Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the boxing bout between Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman. And how do I feel about this one right here is I'll go low confidence Sebastian Fundora to beat Keith Thurman. I do think that Keith Thurman has all the tools to beat Sebastian Fundora, but and potentially stop Fundora. But the age is in the size and all that stuff. Not really the skill or so much of Fundora. It's definitely not the skills. It's the size and the youth. And the fact that, Thurman is like 38 years old. He'll probably be giving him like basically like a foot of height. Kind of what Keith Thurman like 5'7". He's not, probably even shorter than that, probably like 5'7", 5'6". 5'8" on a good day. And Fundora is 6'5". But yeah, Keith Thurman is faster than anyone that Fundora has ever fought. Better footwork than anyone Fundora has fought. Pretty much, matter of fact, I'm not going to say pretty much. He is the most talented and the most technical boxer by far that Fundora has ever fought. So he has those tools, but again, he's 38 years old. He's looked okay against Brock Jars, but I feel like there was points in that Brock Jars fight that just looked kind of ugly. Again, it was only like 3 rounds before he stopped him, but some points that just looked real ugly. And a little short fight that was. Could kind of knock some rust off in that fight. But now he's going fighting the biggest man he's ever fought, as far as professionally. He's going with Fundora. And Fundora, again, technically nothing really impressive about him, to be honest. Let's be honest. The technique ain't great. His best thing about him is that he's tall. And he's miraculously been able to cut all this weight and down to this weight class and be 6'5". His footwork's terrible. His defense terrible. But he's a 6'5" man fighting guys that are like a foot shorter than him. And he's a size abuser. That's what he is. But I think Thurman could definitely cause some issue. But yeah, I feel like kind of be like the Lubin fight. Kind of. I can see Thurman dropping him at points in this fight, but ultimately I feel like the younger, much bigger man in Fundora would just be able to, even worst case scenario, get back to his feet, regain himself, and then just keep pushing and weighing on Thurman. And Thurman's going to have to, work a lot, especially at his 38 years of age, to really reach him as much. But again, he has the footwork. He's very athletic. He can cover that distance. He can touch him. And I think he'll do a good job of touching him. But I just feel like Thurman, when he gets hurt, especially get hurt bad in this fight, I feel like he won't be able to recover as well as the much younger Fundora. I feel like it's going to have shades of Lubin fight. Probably different Lubin fight, because I feel like Thurman's going to get off to a decent start early. And going to have Fundora a bit frustrated because of the footwork. And him not just standing in front of him trying to close gap, but actually being able to cut angles and, get outside that, to get that lead foot advantage. Matter of fact, when I think I look at Fundora, again, it's like, when I really look at Fundora, he looked like a guy that don't know how to box, to be honest. If we were being honest, he's like a guy that don't know how to box, that's just big and somehow managed to use a cheat code and bring 6'5" down to 154. Again, that's all it looked like. Like, his footwork's trash. His boxing very limited, very linear. I really don't think he's really even putting much power on the shots. Again, it's like I said, if a guy like, let's say a heavyweight or even a guy that's like 20 pounds heavier than you, you don't really have to put much on your shots to have effect on a guy that's, again, 20, 30 pounds smaller than you. That's what Fundora, his punches just hurt because the technique's terrible, but he just that much bigger than you. So anything touch, you're going to hit. So, and he look like he have great cardio and great shape for a guy that's 6'5" fighting at his weight class, but he's just touching you because he's that much bigger than you. Like, he's really a big old height bully, weight bully. That's all he is. His technique is ass. And honestly, I hope he get knocked out. I would love for that to happen. I hate his way he fights disgusts me. But Keith Thurman is 38 years old. And Keith Thurman is 38 years old. And I think Thurman will be looking good, be schooling him into boxing, but I just feel like when it starts getting ugly, Thurman at 38 is not gonna be able to keep pushing that pace. He's not gonna have his Pacquiao versus Thurman moment. He's just gonna get the typical service that happens to older guys that try to fight these younger guys in their prime. And I think he eventually started getting the weight bullied. Like, he probably having a great show, but I feel like when he start getting wearing shots, Fundora might sneak a little body shot in there. And Keith Thurman already soft to the body. Well, hopefully for him, maybe coming up in weight, his body will be a little less soft, maybe a little more hard, because now he doesn't cut as much weight. But we don't know. I just feel like his body's still going to probably be a little bit soft. I can see Fundora sneak a couple little body shots in there, and Thurman not reacting to him too well. The round's going on, his legs get tired, and then he's going to start to be in front of Fundora too much. Again, he's 38 years old. He's not 32-year-old, 31-year-old Keith Thurman. He's 38-year-old Keith Thurman. Again, I can see flashes again early, but I feel like Fundora's gonna start to walk him down, weigh on him, and eventually put him out. I'm gonna say like 9th round TKO for Fundora. It's the age for me, and I think eventually the age is gonna show up in the fight, and that once that age starts showing up, those legs start to get tired. He's gonna be dare to be hit against Fundora, and Fundora is gonna fully capitalize and use all his 6'5", all that reach, all that height, all that weight bully, all that height bully on him, and put the volume on him and get him out there in the 9th round. So in this one, I have Sebastian Fundora via 9th round TKO.